The morning bell rang at Hillside High School, echoing through the long, graffiti-scribbled corridors. Students rushed to their classes, their laughter and chatter bouncing off the walls. Among them walked Lena, the quiet girl everyone barely noticed. Her hair was always neatly tied, her uniform perfectly pressed, and her eyes hidden behind a pair of glasses that seemed too big for her face. She hardly spoke, but when she did, her voice was soft, almost like she was afraid the world might shatter if she spoke too loud. To most of her classmates, Lena was invisible. To a few cruel ones, she was a target, the bullies, Tara, Monica, and Jess ruled the class like it was their personal stage. They were loud, fashionable, and ruthless, always searching for someone to ridicule. Today, they had already decided who their entertainment would be. Lena walked into room 12A, clutching her notebook close to her chest. She took her usual seat in the back corner, near the window where sunlight spilled like gold across her desk. She loved that spot because she could look outside, escape for a few seconds, and imagine a quieter world. Look who's here, Tara whispered, smirking. Miss Silent Treatment herself. Monica giggled, tossing her shiny hair over her shoulder. Do you think she even talks at home? Jess leaned back in her chair. Maybe she's mute, she said with mock sympathy. Poor thing. Lena heard every word. She always did. But as always, she said nothing. She simply opened her notebook and began to write lines of poetry that no one knew she could create, thoughts filled with beauty and strength. If only the world could see what she hid behind her silence, but not today. Today, silence would not save her. Halfway through class, while the teacher was explaining something on the board, Tara decided she wanted attention. She tore a page from her notebook, scribbled "I'm a loser" on it, and flicked it toward Lena's desk. The paper hit Lena's arm and fell to the floor. A few students noticed and snickered. Lena bent down quietly, picked it up, and folded it without saying a word. That silence, that calm, only made Tara angrier. How dare she ignore me? Tara muttered. As the teacher stepped out for a moment, Tara stood up, striding across the room. The entire class watched, holding their breath. Hey, quiet girl, Tara said, leaning over Lena's desk. I'm talking to you. Lena didn't look up. Her pen kept moving, poetry in motion. Tara grabbed the pen and snapped it in half. Oops, she said sarcastically. You write too much anyway. Lena's hand trembled. Her heart raced. Still, she said nothing, just laughed. Look at her face. She's gonna cry. And then, in one shocking instant that froze the air, Tara slapped Lena across the face. The sound echoed through the classroom like thunder. Everyone gasped. A few students looked toward the door, terrified the teacher might return. Lena didn't move. Her cheek burned, but her eyes didn't water. They hardened. For the first time, she looked up. Straight into Tara's eyes. That stare, cold, steady, and unblinking, sent a chill down Tara's spine. What's wrong, loser? Tara mocked again, her voice trembling just slightly now. Cat got your tongue? Lena slowly stood up. The class went dead silent. Even Monica and Jess stopped laughing. Something about Lena's calmness was different now, too quiet, too controlled. Do you feel powerful now? Lena asked softly. Her voice was low but carried a weight that silenced the room even more. Tara blinked, surprised she even spoke. What? You slapped me because you think I'm weak, Lena continued, her tone steady. You think silence means fear. You're wrong. Lena stepped closer, so close that Tara could see the reflection of her own arrogance in Lena's eyes. You'll remember this moment, Tara. Not because you slapped me, but because of what comes next. Tara scoffed. Oh, I'm shaking. But inside, she was. For reasons she couldn't explain, before Tara could respond, the teacher walked back in. Lena calmly picked up her broken pen and sat down as if nothing had happened. The class resumed, but the energy was different and uneasy tension lingered. Tara tried to laugh it off, whispering to her friends, but she couldn't shake that look, those eyes that didn't break. That afternoon, after school ended, the bullies gathered behind the gym. They were laughing again, trying to reclaim their power. She's pathetic, Monica said. Probably crying in the bathroom. Jess nodded. Yeah, let's find her. I bet she ran off. But as they rounded the corner, they stopped dead. Lena was already there, standing by the gym door, waiting. How did you? Tara started. Lena smiled, but it wasn't the soft, timid smile they knew. It was calm. Confident. Almost fearless. I told you, Lena said quietly. You'll remember this day. Before any of them could reply, a voice echoed from behind them. Is there a problem here? They turned around and froze. It was Mr. Daniels, the vice principal, and standing beside him were two police officers. Lena handed over her phone. I recorded everything, she said simply. The note, the broken pen, the slap. The officers looked at Tara and her friends. We'll be talking to your parents. Tara's face drained of color. Wait, what? It was just a joke. Lena looked at her one last time. A joke that taught me something, she said softly. That I don't need to shout to be heard. Sometimes silence has its own power. As the bullies were escorted away, whispers spread across the school. The quiet girl wasn't weak after all. She was brave enough to stand tall without raising her voice. That day, Lena walked home under the setting sun. She still had a faint red mark on her cheek, but inside, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, strength. And as the screen fades, a voiceover plays, never underestimate the quiet ones. Sometimes, their silence hides the loudest courage.